Welcome to Morning Motivational Rant, everyone. It's Monday. We're a little bit late, but that's okay. We're here to get things done. I am Dino the Genetic Marvel, and with me over here is Miss Crystal. Hello,
Hi
Crystal. How are
guys.
you today?
I'm good. I feel a little bit sweaty in my armpits, and it's reminding me of the movie Superstar. You remember that one where she's like,
Yeah.
whenever I get nervous, I put my hands in my arms like this and I smell them. Superstar. It was that actress Molly Shannon or Shannon Molly or something like that.
Molly Shannon, and it is just as gross today as it was back then. Victoria says, "Good afternoon." Good afternoon,
Good
Victoria.
afternoon, Victoria. It's the day everybody goes back to work. We're getting a late start on ours
Yes.
because of me, because of
Yeah.
Dino.
I mean, yeah, sure. There's blame to go around. You know what? I think I send a meme out to a few friends who have regular jobs, and I was just like, yeah, the fifth is when you go back to work and you're like, what do I even do here? I have no recollection of my responsibilities here, and I feel like I shouldn't have any. And you're like, yeah, that's basically how that day works.
I slept in today. That's what messed it up because normally I'm awake so early, and then I got up at 8:30, which is like 3 hours later than what I normally wake up at. So I
Oh,
was
geez.
so, what is happening today? What is going on?
The answer is we have no idea. Perfect.
There might be aliens. Oh my goodness. Can we talk about aliens for 2 seconds?
We can talk about aliens all you'd like.
Okay, so I was watching the Joe Rogan because I love it. Okay.
Of course.
And he was talking with another guy who's like a scientist about what is it called? Anthropology or something like this, where they talk about bones or sea bones from way back in the day. So
Yes,
he
that is
was
anthropology.
saying okay, good. Look at me, so smart. Anyways, so he was saying that like humans evolved are like, or aliens are from the future as us, like us in the future. We're going to be all aliens, which makes sense
I
because
mean,
eventually we're getting out like our gender, so we're not going to have like cupcakes or what do I say? Eclairs.
cupcakes or eclairs. There you go. Walkie
Cupcakes
talkies
or
me. Good afternoon, beautiful. Good afternoon to you too, sir. Welcome back.
welcome back. Thank you. But yeah, so we're eventually going to evolve into aliens. That's the theory. What do you think about this theory? We went from Neanderthals, the big cavemen, the big strong, like, we're going to bite a tree with our teeth, to now
Yes.
aliens where we're soft and we're weak and we have little bone structures and no genitals.
So we went from being aggressive to
Being a bunch
we're
of
going to be a
pussies.
bunch of genitalless pussies that are frail but have great technology. Yeah, that sounds horrible to me.
But I think this is our future. If you look at it, I think like the deep state is trying to turn us into a bunch of aliens.
I mean, after all is said and done, I'm like, I won't be here for that. I'll skip it. It'll be fine.
You don't know, like the progression of technology. This could be like in the next 5 years that we're like, hey, did you lose your penis? Because you know, like,
that sounds horrible. Can you imagine? You wake up one day and you're like, "Where's my business? How do I pee? What's going on here?" Yeah.
Well, because they were talking about like genetically, like doing humans like through where they have no mom and dad. They're just like born in a lab. I think that actually happens now. It's just not like public. But if they do that, then maybe they don't want to have genitals because maybe they just want all of the race to be human.
I mean,
or aliens. I mean,
I don't know. I'll be honest with you. After all is said and done, unless it's about my consciousness being put into a robot body that I actually have full control over, I'm not interested. I'm not interested in the future you guys are presenting. I want to listen. I don't want my memories or personality edited by anyone but myself. And also, I want a giant robot body that I can just smash things with one hand, and that's what I want. I don't want frail alien bodies where it's like, well, I went to space. I don't give a shit about space. Okay, I want to be right here, right now.
I don't want to go to Mars. We got too much to do on Earth.
Okay. There's things to do. Listen, there are appointments to keep. I support fembots a la Austin Powers with machine gun boobies. I mean,
that would be pretty cool. If I'm gonna get implants, I want them to be fire gun implants, like gun implants.
They have the RGB ones where they change colors as you touch them.
What?
Yeah.
That's a thing?
That is a real thing. And
God, I never really considered breast implants like seriously until you just said that.
It's gonna be a good Monday, everyone. There you go. You're welcome.
I like to party like it's 1999. I still have the like rope lights around in the living room that change the colors, and
I remember 1999. It was a great year.
It was a great year, actually. I remember 1999 too. It was just before I graduated high school.
I graduated in 1999 because I was needed more credits. Yeah.
Well, back then too, we had the grade 13 OAC. So like it took you longer to finish high school than it does now. Now it's easy peasy. You get a laptop and you get 4 years of nonsense and that's it. And then you're off for the to the running.
Rest of your life. Yeah. Now you're everyone else's problem.
Yeah.
Which seems accurate. I don't know. Let's ask other people. Feel free to put in the comments if you have anything you want to do differently this year that you haven't done in the past. Let us know, because that was one of our discussions was you can have a resolution, that's fine. They don't work normally because you have expectations, but realistically, if you start setting things into play, what is it that you're trying to change this year for yourself? I think it's a good question.
I got a good one.
All right, hit me.
Another Joe Rogan one. Because Joe Rogan said, be the person that you say that you are, or that you like want to be, like you portray to the thing. Like if you want to say, oh, I'm pursuing this, pursue it. Like, the person that you pretend to be, I guess, in your head or something. Be that person. That's so good.
I think so too. T2 says learn yoga and AI.
Oh,
very,
cool.
very, very good options.
Yoga's
I think learning yoga.
I've heard a couple people talk about the yoga.
Well, it's not just for hippies. It's also just to be able to stay limber and be confident to do a cartwheel, whatever age you may be.
I can do one.
I know, because you're problematic. I want to actually drink water regularly instead of maybe a glass once a week. Yeah, that's okay.
Once a week. That's your pee
must look chaser.
Like Coca-Cola.
Well, this is the thing is studies have shown, and I learned this a while ago, was if it's out of sight, it is out of mind. So
you said
having something with water in it by your side at all times makes a difference, because it will, I should drink some water. I should drink some water. I should drink some water. My pee is neon yellow. I mean, also not very liver. Fluid. Just gooey. It's just yeah, you should check your kidneys and liver for their function almost immediately.
You can replenish your liver though, which is cool. Fun fact, our body is so strong, as is now before we turn into aliens. We're actually pretty strong, durable.
I mean, listen, I'm currently fasting, so I'm just having black coffee and water for today. Very exciting.
So how long do you have to fast for? Like, is it every day, or is it like you do it like 3 days a week, or
I try. So I'm slowly working back up to doing like 3.5 days a week. So normally what I would do is I would eat a light or an early dinner on Sunday. And then the next time I eat is usually Thursday. That's the time that so it's Monday, Tuesday.
So you just have liquids for?
Yeah.
That's horrible.
It's actually quite nice.
Are you eating things like your cheese crust pizza that I saw you eat that looks so delicious?
I can't. So you have to be very careful with what you break your fast with as well.
Yeah, because I saw you eat that cheese stuffed crust pizza, which looks so delicious. But if that's what you're like, I'm gonna fast for 3 days, and I'm gonna have eat a cheese stuff or I can't say that. How come I can't say
cheese crust pizza? I mean, you're having a day. That's fine. You woke up late. You're all discombobulated. My chat GPT recommends me 16 ounces of water day. Yeah, that's not
that much. It doesn't seem like that much.
You gain a lot of water from the foods you eat, which is important, and a lot of people need to consider that. But like realistically, you should be having a couple of liters of water a day to be very well hydrated. And if you fall short, that's okay. But having something around you to drink with is very it takes a lot of the edge off because you're like, oh, water, oh, water, oh, water.
Especially take
and
the edge off if it's vodka.
Yeah, well, a little bit. Also, something to keep in mind is if you find you're drinking water but you're peeing small peas occasionally instead of a good solid pee, is chug some water. So having little zips, it kind of messes up your whole rhythm. Whereas drinking like a full cup of water one shot, then your body will process it and then you pee normally later instead of little pee, little pee, little pee, little pee, which realistically is very frustrating for someone like myself, where I'm like, I don't know, I do a full pee, and then I'm like, why do I feel like I need to pee?
Man.
Yeah.
Like, it's like
she writes her name and everything in the snow. It's fine. Yeah.
I could do my name
first and last. Yeah, in cursive. Yeah.
In cursive. I got 7 letters in my name, and I can do it in cursive with my P. It's so aggressive. It's like
I'm not sure anyone's tried to aggressively pee their name in snow, but hey.
Well, I'm not saying I do it in the snow aggressively, but when it goes in the toilet bowl, you can hear it from the next house over.
You're like, what is happening? Is there fire? What's I mean, that was yeah. Hey, you know what? It's do your Kegels, whether you're a man or a woman. Do your Kegels. It's important. It's important for your pelvic floor.
Lucy, wait a second. No, it's not aggressive. It's very
no. It's very intense. It's very trained. It's very yeah. A lot of muscle down there.
I can stop it whenever I want.
Kamehameha P like Dragon Ball. I mean, yeah, just yeah. That sounds horrible. That sounds horrible.
That does sound horrible.
Yeah. I feel like we've gone off on a very distinct tangent.
We always go off on a tangent.
We do.
I decided not to have anything with me because I noticed that during our episodes and stuff, if I have something with me, I'm fidgeting too much and stuff. So I have nothing with me. So I don't know whether or not this is going to lower the fidgeting or if it's going to make it worse, but I have nothing with me.
Well, now you're building up the fidget so that afterward you're going to grab something and just be like,
well, because I pay attention to what our nice viewers say, and they're like, oh, you move around so much and blah, blah, blah. And that's me naturally, but I'm trying to, one of my New Year's resolutions also is to try to tone that down as much as possible because it's kind of a natural movement. So I'm trying to stay yoga. That would be great. Namaste. I could do yoga and then just center yourself. Breathe through your toes and your head. I don't know how it goes. How does it go?
You start by breathing through your toes. Definitely, that is number one.
You plant your toes. It's something like that. You go from your toes to your breath. I'm not sure how it works, but
there's you know what? It is worth learning about, and as well because yoga is very good for your muscle development and your movement and flexibility and all those things. And those things really taper off. Like up until you're 35 or so, you're like, it's fine. It's not, as you get past that though, you find that you need to stretch, you need to do certain exercises that will give you the ability to stay limber, because being limber is the difference between walking around comfortably when you're old. Well, also too. Flexibility matters. It's true.
It's
one of those things.
I can't picture you doing yoga, but I would like to. Like, I think it would be fun to see you doing yoga in like the yoga gear.
Listen.
You have like one of those headbands on, those like sweatbands.
Oh, yeah.
And you're trying to do like I don't know what the most what is a plank? A plank, is that a position?
I can do a plank. I could do a plank very easily. I usually do a plank for about 60 seconds. Yeah. But there's did you guys see how limber Dick Van Dyke is? I mean, that also, Dick Van Dyke at 100 years old is still very limber.
He's still alive?
He just dude does hardcore crunch. Yeah. That's the thing is he's probably some sort of time traveler because he has aged yeah, he's 101, which is I bought a yoga mat
Whoa.
and 2 blocks, just the foam blocks for now. Hey, that's a huge good for you, T2. Honestly, having a yoga mat, like we will do stretches and nothing that fancy, but like I do want to get the foam blocks because it's good for crouching and stuff like that. Because I try and put my butt to the floor like in a squat and stay there. You're supposed to do it for 1 to 5 minutes a day is very helpful for your body's activity.
Isn't
But
that
then
like
also
leaning against the wall? Remember, like back in gym class when they told us to kind of like do this? And
yeah, so sitting against the wall with your legs like that is also something you should do 3 to 5 minutes a day. It's very good for developing certain muscles and stuff. It's quite good for you. And then as well, doing a horse stance where you have your legs like straight like that and you bend down to 90 degrees is also very good. Dick Van Dyke's 101 years old, right? Yeah, he is.
my God.
When they say when you get good, the cork or wood. Yeah. So those wood blocks are pretty good, but they're it's meant to give you structure and guidance too, right? Like it's how to organize yourself and also to make sure you have proper things to grip on and everything. There's a lot of cool stuff about yoga that is beneficial. There's a whole table system
know
you can
so
get
much about yoga. It's really mind blowing to me. It's really
well, I've never had to be flexible, and now I'm trying to learn.
Aw. Did you why are you gonna start an OnlyFans? Like are you gonna say
I will. I 100% will.
if you can do oh my goodness. So one time I did yoga. Me and my girlfriend, we went out to the bar. We were so drunk. We come the next day. We're like, we're gonna do hot yoga. We did a 90-minute class.
Oh.
Okay, my first time ever doing yoga, I reek like vodka, like because I'm sweating so much. I thought I was gonna die. They turned down the lights and you get to lay on the floor. I'm like, this is how I die, right here in this hot yoga studio.
Hot yoga is horrible.
It was horrible when I was 20. I was 20 when I did that. I can't imagine doing it now. Like
it's a lot worse. A lot worse.
Yeah, that was 22 years ago. That was
I've so as I've lost weight, I've become more and more comfortable with hot water and like I can only get into jacuzzis comfortably now. Like I never used to be able. I would overheat and I'm like, it's not. I feel I feel discombobulated.
Yeah, I love
that. Like it just my brain just stops working and I'm just like, are you okay? And I'm like, I'm just hot. And but hot yoga is never. I've had a few people be like, you should try hot yoga. I'm like, I'd rather kill myself. Like
for 90
doing yoga in itself
is insane. For your first time, when I was young, I was so silly sometimes. Even now, but
just sometimes, just there are little blips. That was
but a few good times.
Have you ever had a hot stone massage?
No, I've never had any kind of massage.
Well,
I don't trust people.
Also fair. I remember the first time someone's like, do you want a hot stone massage? I'm like, no, that doesn't sound very good. They're like, no, it's good for your muscles and everything. I'm like, all right. As soon as they put one block on me, I'm like, I don't want to do this.
Did it hurt?
Like, well,
I think it would feel nice.
Yeah, it felt like I was burning.
I think it would feel beautiful. But do you take hot showers?
Not that hot.
Oh,
like I do take hot showers and stuff, but not
not be red.
Yeah, that's a woman thing. Women are preparing themselves for the lava of the pits of hell. That's
exactly.
Yeah, hot yoga is even Victoria says hot yoga is so gross. Yeah, it's 100%.
It's a horrible experience. Yeah. But people now too, like I think it's maybe because of my Joe Rogan, but people are getting into the cold plunge things, which I couldn't do if you paid me.
So cold plunge, you only really need to do your face. Even like if you have just a bucket with ice water in it and dip your face, it does the same because it's meant to activate your vagus nerve, whatever the fuck that is.
That's your good time nerve. Your vagus nerve.
Let's learn together.
Vegas
what is your what is your vagus?
Is that what it's called? Your vagus nerve?
Vagus nerve, yeah.
Oh.
So it's the body's longest cranial nerve, acting as a crucial communication highway between the brain stem and organs like the heart, lung, and gut, controlling involuntary functions, heart rate, digestion, breathing, as the main component of your parasympathetic nervous system, also known as the rest and digest system, influencing mood, immunity, and hemostasis.
And that's in your
Um,
face, you think? Because people put their bodies
no,
in there.
so it's a question of how to activate it.
Yeah.
So it's as soon as you dunk. So if you dunk your whole body, it will activate that. But also, if you just dunk your face, it will as well. It's supposed to do it as well,
Huh.
because
Good for
your
your
face has a
skin to
lot of
do that too.
yeah. It is. It is like cold water. This is the thing is like there are a lot of countries that do that sauna regularly,
Yeah.
which is also super good for your body, right? So
Yes.
extreme hot for a few minutes and then extreme cold for a couple minutes, like all those two alternating things really help reset your body in a good way. In a
Shocks
good
the
way.
crap out of it.
Yeah. I like a good sauna. I don't
Oh, I
mind it
can't
being
do
too hot.
saunas.
We went to Vegas years ago for my dirty 30, and we got a couple massage. It wasn't great, but we got to use they had a steam room and stuff. And I walked in, and do you remember in Friends when Chandler goes in and you can't see anything because there's so much steam in
Yeah.
there? It was that type of situation. I lasted all of 45 seconds. I'm like, get me the fuck out
Oh
of
yeah,
here.
no, I can't. I don't do
Yeah.
well in saunas. I
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah. No, I understand. And so now I've finally kind of, because I've started taking not just hotter showers, but I will also like turn up the heat for like the last 30 seconds of my shower and just kind of sit there and just get like, because a lot of times for me, it would be hot and I would jump, whereas cold I was okay with. So now I'm doing that, and it would be hot and I would just sit there and just be like, embrace the heat, just let the heat you, just
So
and
nice. You
then
put it on your
yeah.
back and it's like heaven.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I
would
turn
actually
it
put
right to
my
the maximum when I'm like done my
oh,
shower. I
Jesus
turn it right to
Christ.
like the whoosh. So that way it just burns my back and it feels so wonderful.
I am not that aggressive with it. It is. I move it over a little bit, and I'm like, oh, ooh, ah. A couple times I went back to the cold. That will wake you up. That
I'm
wakes you up
preparing for if
very.
I get sent down there. You know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that's fair.
That's fair.
Women,
Hey.
listen. There's two things that are true: is women are preparing for a life in hell, and the children desire the mines. That's why Minecraft is so popular. They're small. They get in there. Give them a good wage. It's fine.
Give them a good wage
Yeah.
just from
The
5-cent
kid,
candies. The best
yeah.
used to be when you deliver newspapers, and then we used to get like these bags. You got these little paper bags, and you got to go and fill it up with penny candies and stuff. And you thought you were making all the money. You thought you were killing it because you got to get a whole bag of penny candies. That's what you just need to pay kids in penny candies,
I mean,
or give them
listen,
pennies. You know,
or just give them pennies. They'll be like, oh, sweet pennies.
and then they can conduct electricity, so they can have lights on in their house.
Yeah, they don't need a living wage. They need pennies and candy, and to live underground. They'll be fine.
I would
They'll be
run a
fine.
great sweatshop.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I'd have a cotton candy machine for the people that were like doing good, you know.
Yeah. The winner of cotton candy each week. Very impressive.
Yes. Just full of ideas, Dino. Just full of ideas.
I mean,
so I started off with my big workout thing and everything, and today I kind of lost it. Yesterday too.
Even I worked out today.
Did you?
What you went? Yeah, I did.
Like how? What'd you do? You lift that
biceps and triceps.
Pizza?
I still have some. I'm not sure what to do with it because I'm like, I'm not eating for a couple days. So a new shiny nickel buying my own hotel Euro trip. That's
oh yes.
This nickel? Yeah. Jesus Manuzzo. To you too. That's fine. Yeah, I what did you do for your workout that you didn't go well? What happened?
No, I just because it's been so freaking cold. And I like to work out outside because I have the stuff for in my house. Like I have the weights, I have the exercise ball, I have the stepper thing. But I don't want to say ADHD because I don't like using those terms. But it's hard for me to focus and I get bored really easily. So, but
Oh,
if
so
I'm
true.
walking outside, then I can do it. But it's been so slippery and dangerous and cold. It's
So
like
true.
minus 18 and everything's ice and it's just baloney. But Joe
Yeah.
Rogan says no pain, no gain. We got to
Also
hashtag
true.
Joe Rogan in this episode.
Yoga in the morning or at night, what's better for beginners? I would split it up. So do a morning routine and an evening routine. That so I was talking with somebody about this. This is so I'm glad you brought up the whole working out thing, Crystal, because doing physical activity at least once a day will help stabilize your body. I
I think
highly
the morning
recommend
is the
first
best.
thing in the morning.
Yeah.
Morning is definitely the best, but also having a stretch routine. So even what you might want to do is do like yoga that kind of works your muscles a little bit first thing in the morning. Will kind of get everything going, and then
Yeah.
your nighttime thing is stretching out, limbering your joints and everything, and even working out your core at the end of the night will help you set up for a good night's sleep. So like
Yeah.
that, the idea of stretching first thing in the morning and before you go to bed, those two times are great for your body. And then as well is you need a little bit of strength training, which yoga can facilitate.
In the
So I
morning,
would,
when I do like my weights and stuff, normally I do it early in the
yeah,
morning and then at night. Because when everything's quiet and your day's done, you ate a big dinner,
yeah,
blah, blah, blah. That's when I like to go for my walks.
yeah.
That's it. And
Walking,
walking is so important. Don't run, everybody. Because wonder if
no,
somebody like me starts chasing you and you've been running the whole time and then you're all tired and then I get you.
that's exactly what happens.
And I've been walking.
Uh, Sounds good. I'm a morning person. Yeah. So doing stretching and physical activity first thing in the morning
So
is good
good.
because especially depending on your work, like I've discussed this with other people, was that the whole idea is if you work in a physically demanding job, at the end of the night, your brain can push you to do more physical work. Okay. Whereas if you have a mentally difficult job, your brain might be tired at the end of the day and won't want to do any physical work, which is problematic. So if you do it first thing in the morning, it's not going to strain your body because you know office job or whatever
It gets your
makes it a lot easier.
endorphins going, your
Yeah, and
dopamine going, and
if you have a physical job, you doing your workout first thing in the morning is fantastic because it limbers you up for your day. So yeah, no, definitely morning over evening.
definitely
No
morning
question there.
over evening. But it is nice to have a little something at night. It is nice
Mhm.
just to, like you said, tire you out, and it helps
Yeah,
you, like, kind of, it's a good stress reliever too. Like if you've had a hard day at the office or if you had a hard
yeah,
day,
yeah,
like I know physically demanding jobs is a little bit harder, but as someone who's always worked physically demanding jobs because I'm not educated, you always get that like burst of energy when you once you get home before
yeah,
like you can sleep. You get that like you can be so tired at the end of your day at work and then as soon as you arrive home you have this like burst of energy. That's when you go.
yeah.
You
So
can go, you
it
can smoke a doobie, drink a coffee, go for lots of walks around the track. Boom.
yeah. My problem is so I've been smoking a joint before bed for the last few days. And the only problem is if I'm up too long after having smoked the joint, then I start to get snacky and then I want snacks.
Yeah.
So I have to time it. So I'm like, I can spend a little bit of time high watching TV or whatever. And then afterward, I need to go to bed. Otherwise, I'm going to start eating and I will eat everything. I will
Well,
eat
I do too.
everything.
It's so bad.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not good.
But that's why
Yeah.
I like going for walks as I smoke now because then I'm not at home near the junk. So by
True.
the time I go for my walk, so what I normally do, I will tell my routine. So my routine is I'll go, I get a coffee, a medium coffee, and then I
No.
go to the track and I sit on one of the benches. I smoke my doobie, I drink my coffee, and then I put it in the garbage. I don't finish it. I generally drink like half and then I put it in the garbage and then I go for my walk. By the time I get home, I'm over the munchy phase.
Nice.
I'm a
That's
little
good
bit
stuff.
hungry from walking so much, so I'll try to just have like an orange or something just to
Yeah.
kind
Yeah. Yeah.
of, whatever. But that's it. And then
That's good.
because then they get over because I'm a muncher too. As soon as if I that's why I stop smoking so much during the day. I don't smoke really at all during the day
Mm.
because I'll just sit there and eat everything. So
Yeah.
now if you're not around the food, you're out doing something physical And then you
Yeah.
don't really feel as guilty for smoking a doobie because you're like, I'm doing exercising and you know.
You know what? So when last year in I think it was July, I was trying to walk 20,000 steps a day,
Oh,
and it's about 4 hours worth of walking because I walk slow, right? So
okay.
I'm like doo 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 doo. Right? So, but like I would get through 2 hours, then I'd smoke a joint while I'm walking. And
Yeah.
wildly, when people are exercising and you smoke a joint while exercising, everyone just stays away from you, which is so nice. I do not want to. I'm not there to make friends. I'm just doing my thing.
I love
And then
doing
people will be like,
walk around the track and I see all the people so serious about their exercising and their healthy lifestyle.
Yeah.
And I got my coffee and my doobie and
Yeah.
I'm like,
and you're like, yeah, no, I'm fine.
but I can do
I'll-
like 10. I find when I get high though a little bit, I can just go because then I listen to my music and I got a good little buzz. So I'm not paying attention to how far I've gone. I'm not paying
100%.
attention to the weather. I'm not paying attention to nothing. You got your music. You're like, this is awesome. But
Absolutely.
going sober is too, I find it's too like it's work.
Yeah.
Like the exercise is work. You don't want exercise to be work because it's something that you're going to need to do forever, especially as you get older. It's something that you're going to need to maintain. So you kind of want to make it an enjoyable thing, not something you have to do for whatever reason other than just because you like it, you know?
Yeah. Wow. 20,000 steps is impressive. I struggle to get 10. Yeah. So
that is a lot because my highest is like 17,000 or whatever.
Like, so when we travel and we're like out and about constantly, I'll get 20,000 steps, no problem. Like anywhere between 15 and 20,000. But so 20,000 steps is about 4 hours worth of walking. So we actually we have a treadmill coming because I wanted to get one of those like walking pads so I could just turn on a movie and just walk the whole time.
Oh, that's perfect.
Because now because it's.
But just be careful your shins and your knees with treadmills.
Why?
Just because it's not good for your shins and your knees. I think I've heard that again on the Joe Rogan.
Interesting. Thank you, though, T2.
But it's just the kind of pressure. Like I guess like the way that you step is not natural. Like when you're walking outside, there's many, curves and stuff. But because you're taking the same motion and the pressure, especially at our age and stuff, it's kind of hard on our shins and our knees. Same with why we shouldn't run. Same reason.
So hilariously, I've never running. I immediately like after 10 steps, I'm like, I'm gonna die. I'm not. Walking though, like my legs and stuff will hurt, but like it's and also too like the problem is I'm an idiot. So if I start to hurt, I just keep on going until I can't feel it, and then I'm like, I'll do this tomorrow. The problem is it's when you walk and stuff like it. Like I'm also too fat right now, so. When I walk, my body's like, hey, too fat for this. Stop walking. Just so now I'm trying to like finagle between two things and
no, you just got to get through. You got to push through the pain because if you don't, then you got to live with it. Even if you're sore the next day, oh well, that means you did good.
Well, that's the key is that's why like stretching in the morning and stretching at night will make a difference is important between
and staying hydrated because even if your body is nutritiously taken care of, it gives you that natural energy too.
Sure.
Like staying hydrated, eat properly, blah blah blah.
I carry around like a half a gallon worth of water while I'm walking.
Oh.
And I just pick it out, pull it out, and drink from it, right?
You're lucky though. You're a wiener. You can pee in public. It's really hard to go pee in public for when you're a woman and all the bathrooms are closed because it's winter time. So it's
accurate. Very accurate. But that's the funny thing is I'll grab my water bottle and be drinking and people are like, "Wow, how big is that?" And because my water bottle is like the size of people's torso.
Oh God.
I'm like, oh, it's fine. So I'm like, I'm bigger than you. This is how I drink water.
This is what I need.
They're very baffled because it's just like, what the hell? And I'm like, oh,
but that's a good weight too, because that's like a natural weight thing. So you're lifting weights too.
Someone got me a bigger kettle. So I have a kettlebell. I have one kettlebell, and it's a 25-pound kettlebell, and I have like a few smaller ones.
That's a good size. Jesus.
Well, somebody got me a new one at 60 pounds, and I'm like, all right. So now I'm trying to figure out what work I can do with it because I'm like the problem is that I needed something heavy. So well, a lot of the things I'm doing.
Pounds, though, I think that's a lot. No,
it's not that much.
Okay.
That's hey, it's only a fifth of what I weigh.
So how are you
Right?
gonna lift? Like you're gonna do these then? Like the put like that? No way you can do it
I'm
with one hand. Like that's straining. That's straining yourself.
yeah, I can't do it quite with one hand, but I'm getting closer.
But you shouldn't
So
strain your body like that because then you're gonna end up pulling something and you're never gonna be able to lift anything.
well,
You gotta
that's
be
why I'm slowly working it. Well, and also to remember, 60 pounds, that's like half of you. So it's not right?
No,
I'm
anymore.
significantly bigger. Hey, so what I'm doing is I'm actually probably going to use it, like hold on to the ball portion and actually do like
okay, yeah.
benching
Like
and
like those big medicine balls or whatever that does.
yeah, except ridiculously heavy. Yeah. So that's the thing is too, is I want to make sure I don't drop it either. Right. So, because that will break my foot to smithereens. And then I might get a robot fit. Oh
my God.
A big RoboCop. Wow. Yeah. No.
You just gotta sign up for one of those programs where they want to try it out. Like a new inventor has created this robot foot, so that way you get it for a discount. That's when I'm gonna get those boobs with the colors, the lights, and now shooting bullets.
Let's be honest. If they were like, "Hey, we're offering robot bodies," that is exactly how they would get me. I'm like, "I heard you guys have robot bodies. What's you guys need any volunteers
or something?" Did you know about the hidden secret of Turkey? Apparently, Turkey is the place to go if you want stuff done.
Oh yeah. I've had a few people be like, "You should go to Turkey," and I'm like, "Why would I go to?" So okay,
I think people are telling you to go to Turkey. Is it because you're like super bald and stuff?
Yeah. So this is the thing is,
I think that's
Greece.
an insult. If someone's like,
it's very much an insult.
Turkey.
Greece and Turkey do not get along well. Okay.
Okay.
So this is a historic thing. It's because the Turks enslaved Greece for 400 years. Okay.
Yeah.
This is
maybe you guys were good workers.
I mean, well, we fought them off with our own bare hands. So yes, we're great at
butt
everything.
stuff.
Expert butt stuff. Thank you very much. So in turn, people were like, "Hey, have you thought about going to Turkey?" And I was like, "No, I wouldn't go." And they were like, "No, it's really." So apparently, it's about $5,000. You go for 2 weeks. They do everything, and I'm like, I don't care. It's like they're like, "Don't you want your hair back?" And I'm like, I don't care. I'm old. What do we?
When did you start losing your hair?
Early 30s.
Oh.
Like I didn't actually like this I lost hair right in between, so I still have a little bit here, and then this island broke off probably during the pandemic.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, all right, yeah.
During the pandemic.
And then last.
Oh yeah, because I remember because the dude that I painted of you, the Dino
yeah,
that
I still
painted had a little bit of something here.
Oh yeah. I still had hair. Then we went to a mystery dinner theater thing, and usually I would just put water in my hair and slick it back, and then the front went flat and the back puffed up, and I was like, "Oh no, it's over!" And then I was like, "All right," I just shaved my head the next day. I'm like, "Oh, that's fine."
I late 20s this thing on the Instagram where they make like these wig kind of things, like it's like a toupee, but they do it better now because now they just glue it to your scalp. I saw that. It's like, oh my god! But they cut it and everything, and it looks. Guys have it so good. You guys have it so easy to be pretty because they just have this thing they put on. They glue it to your scalp, and they can haircut it and everything, so it looks like normal hair.
Oh yeah, it's until a little bit of wind happens or some glue doesn't stick, and all of a sudden you're like, flap, 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 flap. And everyone's like, "Whoa!" And you're like, "That's it. I'm just Walkie-talkies, late 20s. I started losing my hair. That's horrible. I shaved it off completely in 2018. Yeah, walkie-talkies and was like, "You should just shave it." I'm like, okay. So this is right now. I'm actually due for a haircut because it's getting a little long. But
is that what you do? You shave it now? You Joe Rogan?
Not all the way down. So I do like a number one, and then I like every 2 weeks or so. It's $20, and I'm just.
You can't do it yourself.
I can't see the back of my head. I can't see the back of my head.
Oh my god.
What? Can you see the back of your head? I don't think
I
so.
do my own hair all the time. I haven't been to a hairdresser since like 2002. I'm way too cheap for that.
Oh yeah, I've heard those kind of stories. No,
I watch the Instagram or the YouTube videos where they teach you how to cut your own hair and everything, and I do it all myself.
Having seen a lot of those videos, you're very lucky. You're very lucky because a lot of those do not turn out the way you think. My nephew asked me to come over to his house to cut his hair, so I'm doing that on Wednesday.
Oh,
and because I'm like, I've cut people's hair before. I'm like, it's not that hard of a thing.
No, I've cut lots of men's hair.
Victoria says I cut my own hair during COVID, and I know it was hilarious.
Everybody became a little bit of a hairdresser during COVID. I think.
Okay, growing up,
everybody's during COVID.
Well, growing up, my mom cut all of our hair, and it was like it wasn't a big deal.
No, back in the day, that's what they used to do, though, and that's why like so many of the girls had these bowl cuts and stuff because they used to like put a bowl on the head and then cut around the bowl.
Listen, it wasn't kindness. It wasn't kindness. I'll admit.
Oh, my mom's was the worst. She used to, because she did not know what she was doing, and I'd have like my bangs would be up to here, and like it was so bad. And I remember she used to tie like rags and then wrap my hair around the rags. That way I'd have curls, but it would end up just looking so crazy.
I'm picturing you as Edward Scissorhands giving out funky haircuts. I would give funky haircuts.
Yes, you would.
Yeah. No, like it's not that bad cutting people's hair.
It's really easy.
Like
that's
also
why I'm
too
surprised that you don't do your own, considering you don't have a lot to mess up.
I mean, that's rude, but yeah, that's fine.
Are you gonna do this when you go?
I trim this myself. It's more so this part because I get them to, so I have my the hair above my ear kind of grows a little onto my ear, so I get them to trim that and square it up, and just because I'm like, if it was just if I had didn't have anomalous hairs on above here, or like I get random like and I'm like, just deal with that. But they just take care of everything.
And up your nose.
They don't do up my nose, but they do my ears. And every once, so I get a weird hair that comes out like right over here and just like sticks out every once in a while, but it's white, so you can't really tell until you get in close and you're like, oh, you got that? Oh no, that's stuck.
I think when people get old, they get that, because I noticed that I've seen that on quite a few people like that are older. So I think it's because you're old.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll never be old hair wise.
You're older than I am right now. How about that? No, so usually I'll just grab it and pull it off. But yeah, I started getting a lot more hairs like on my ear nodule right here. So there's I'm old. Yeah, thank you for pointing
out. I
get
chin hairs now.
Yeah.
I don't like it at all. And sometimes they're down over here. Like,
you're signing up to be the bearded woman. That's fine. Best of luck.
If there was still that kind of like a freak show thing, I don't know which one I would want to be.
It's just free now. It's just free. That's all. That's the difference. It's no longer a job. It's just freely mocking people out in public.
Oh,
like, hey, nice beard, lady.
Walking around like that normally now, like with their face tattoos and all their weird stuff.
The amount of people I've seen. So I did a bit about this where I'm like, if growing up, if I saw somebody with a tattoo on their face or in their neck, I'm like, yeah, stay away with that. That person's a murderer. That's not, don't go near them.
It used to be like that. Like, that's why women, like, they shouldn't get tattoos on their upper arms or like on their boob or something, because it was like gay, or it was like biker broad type stuff, right? If you had like even guys with a tribal whatever around their oh my god,
I'm hardcore. You're like, you're really not. Just relax.
I used to think people like that, they would never get a job, because I remember, because I have the tattoo here, so it's hard to cover on my hand.
Unemployable.
When I got it, I was like, ooh, that's gonna, not that I'm a professional person, but I'm like, ooh, that's gonna like alter some like doors for me, close some doors for me.
Yeah,
not really, but like, that's what went through my head. But nowadays, literally, people are getting them right on their face.
Yeah,
it's so bizarre.
We were talking about this, Marco, was the whole idea whereas you don't get tattoos
where you can't hide them.
Bicep, like where so you would get like t-shirt length on your arm and below your neckline, so you could wear like an open neck, like a collared shirt. You could wear that. After that, you can do whatever you want. But now people are like, I want it right across my face. And you're like, why would you do that? And they're like, because I want people to know. No,
I saw
what?
a girl that
You
had
do
this
CrossFit? Like,
tattoo here. Okay. And she was so young, so much potential, so pretty. But she had a face tattoo right here under her eye. And it looked like she had a black eye. Because it was like, it wasn't even in black. It was
wasn't
like
even good.
Red ink or whatever. And I'm like, you constantly look like somebody just punched you in the face. Like, like.
Hey, are you sure that she wasn't constantly being punched in the face? And then she's like, no, it's a tattoo. And you're like, no, she's being abused. There's
well, it was kind of a rugged situation, so maybe.
Yeah, I'm just saying. She just told everyone it was a tattoo. No, domestic violence.
No, I think it said something stupid like woman warrior or something. I don't know. She was one of those they thems. So
this is the thing is like there's so many people who are trying to laser off, and also FYI, laser therapy to get rid of tattoos is way more painful than getting tattoos.
That's what I heard. What I heard, because I got some covered tattoos that I covered because of got some unquestionable tattoos, and I wanted to get some removed because I didn't want to be covered in tattoos. But I heard that it's so painful and that it's really expensive.
Yeah, I know. One of Victoria's old coworkers, her husband had like a big Native American tribal thing across his back. Like it was his whole back. He wasn't a big guy. It was across his whole back. And he was like black and stuff like that. And I was like, I didn't know you were Native Canadian. He was like, I'm not. And I'm like, why did you get that? He's like, yeah, I made a big mistake with that, but I think I'm gonna get it taken off. And then he found out it was, I think he paid in total, he paid a few grand for it.
Oh my God.
And it was going to be like double or triple. And they were like, we can't guarantee, because a lot of it was blacked out.
Yeah.
Like, we can't guarantee that it's going to not show up. Like, we'll do our best.
God.
And I was just like,
what do you do at that point? Can you get it? I think now too, because you can get white, because I have roses on my thing that I want to get color in eventually. But I know you can put white, to maybe, but can you white out the whole damn thing? That's going to hurt. That's going to cost a lot too.
I feel like there's a lot of people getting blackouts. Which I'm like,
that I don't like though. I've seen people
way worse.
Their whole arm,
Yeah, and they're like, because they're like, oh, I want everything covered up, and you're like, okay, that's worse.
Yeah,
that's like in
my whole arm is a cover up. This is all cover up, but it's all pretty.
Well, do you remember in Ricky Bobby where he stabbed himself in the leg, and they're like, you have to use the second knife to cut around it. You're like, no. That's worse, right? And someone's like, I have these tattoos. I don't like them. What I'm going to do is cover the whole arm in blackout. And you're like, that's not going to help.
No, it looks weird because it looks I don't know. I've seen it in person and it looks really bizarre.
Also, have you seen the people who have gotten their eyeballs tattooed? And then one person's like, I went blind because I tattooed my eyes. And you're like, yeah, that checks out.
That's pretty dangerous. I thought I was stupid for trying to wear colored contacts back in the day.
I mean,
Dino, but to tattoo your eye, that seems crazy. Although I've pierced my tongue twice, so.
I mean, okay, so Dino, I'll pay you if you get your name tattooed on your butt. Guess where the O will be placed? I mean, technically, I'll only get one side of my butt tattooed, but yeah, that's.
Your name on your butt? You gotta get Victoria's name or something tattooed on your butt.
She doesn't have an O in her name. I don't know if it'll work.
Victoria? She doesn't have an O in her name.
Oh, Victoria. Oh, she does. Right in the middle. Oh yeah, I'll just get her name right across my. That sounds horrible. Yeah.
I can't believe you didn't know Victoria doesn't have.
Hey, I'm good at public speaking. Okay, not spelling. Be very clear, okay?
This is public speaking. Technically, we're publicly speaking internationally right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I'm good at it. Not spelling. If you see any spelling mistakes, people, it's because of me. I did it.
No, it's definitely my problem. I can't believe I'm the one that corrected you on that.
I feel like you're worse at making up words. LOL. It's actually spelled Victoria. Thanks, Victoria. Really appreciate that. Thank you.
Victory. Oh, that still has an O. I'm so smart these days. I must have fell asleep to a TED Talk or something.
I mean,
because I feel extra intelligent. Maybe it's just my ego is kicking in. I don't know, but
you know what? Don't make me start telling people the voice messages you left me this morning about word pronunciation, because that's going to really take you down a peg.
Let's go back to that. Okay, so
we shouldn't
proceed really shouldn't. Or no? It's what was it? What did I say?
Preferably.
Okay, preferably or preferably? Preferably or preferably?
Preferably.
Okay, but what's preferably? Isn't that a thing?
That's not a word.
I feel like it's a word.
No, that's a made up word. Like technically you said it and it makes it a word, but it is made up. It doesn't mean anything.
Preferably. I feel like it preferably. I feel like I've heard it. Like I feel like it's a word. But when I said it into Google, like when I sent you the one message where it spelt it, I said both those words separately and it's still put in the same word.
Yes, because that's one word is how you say it, and the other word is kind of how you say it. So it comes up with the same thing. Yeah.
But if you were to spell...
I Googled preferably, and it immediately came up with, did you mean preferably? We can give you the definition of preferably. That's a word. What you wrote, that's not a word. It's not. Preferably, not a word. Preferably. That's what
I feel like I've heard it before. I feel like I did not just make that up.
Yeah. Victoria says just different pronunciations. Yeah. It's you heard people say it wrong.
Oh,
that's all. And you're like, but they had glasses or something. So you're like, hey, maybe they're smarter than me. And that was wrong.
No, I automatically assume people know more than I do.
It's like saying aluminum and aluminium. You're like, no, just one of those is wrong. British people pronounce it aluminium, and aluminium is not. It's aluminum is how you pronounce it. Delicious. Aluminium has an extra I. It doesn't exist. It's not real.
I'm trying to think of another word that I don't know that I think, but this one has got me all morning. I'm like, preferably. I feel like that's very much so a word.
It is not.
Okay.
One is British and one is everyone else. Yes, but aluminium is how it's not. Favorite. Listen. British people say stuff weird all the time, and people are like, oh, it's just their accent. No, it's just saying aluminium is not a word. Aluminum is a word. Okay.
It's like when they use the F word to pronounce cigarettes, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, technically that is also a word. It's just another usage. Actually, that term itself was in reference to a bundle of sticks. And if you ran out of sticks, you could just use a gay. They were also flammable. That's why it's a horrible statement. But
my goodness. Accurate. So wait a second. Okay, maybe we should touch base on that.
The reason that word is so offensive is because if you ran out of a bushel of sticks, which is the term for that, you could just use a gay on your fire. That was, that's why it's offensive.
It's very offensive because now I keep thinking of all the offensive gay stuff that goes with that.
Correct. Yeah.
Oh my.
That's why, like, when you find out about it, you're like, ooh, yeah, that's pretty offensive.
So bad.
Yeah. That
is the ace of like call it like a spade is a spade. Is that like call it a spade? Like, you know that saying, like, call it like a spade is
Let's Google it. A spade, you mean when you use it as a racial term?
No. I don't. I'm asking if it is like you call a spade as a what is it? The saying you call a spade as a
call a spade by a spade.
Yeah, that's it. Like, is that like going back to some sort of
call a spade by its name? I'm looking up to speak frankly, and to call a spade means to speak frankly and directly, naming things as they truly are, even if it's blunt, impolite, and uncomfortable.
Okay, that's what I was.
It's originating from a Greek idiom misinterpreted into English in the 16th century as a gardening tool, not a playing card suit, though it has become sensitive due to racial slur association with the word spade.
See, I thought so, because even nowadays, as I say it, I'm like, that feels a little bit like, I don't know, it could be interpreted wrong.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's so the idiom in Greek is just, you could use whatever. So calling figs, calling a trough, you're like, just, let's call it as it is. Let's get rid of with all the ridiculousness and go to that. and the term for it was mistranslated, and then it became spade. Spade was used as a racist term. Is it though? I feel like people kind of just jumped on that one.
Well, I think anything now people could use as something like cupcake. Oh, you're offending cupcake bakers or whatever. I don't know. I don't know.
Hey,
like, I just feel
you've been calling white people crackers for long enough. That's offensive to crackers. So, they are dry and they are white. That is why you call them crackers. That's fine. Whatever.
Crack-a-lackin'.
It's not people getting aggressive with all right, sure, whatever. You want to be offended? Stop being ignorant. I'm telling you what I know. Well, you know everything. Whatever.
Well, I heard somebody get all like bent online because somebody said namaste or something like that, and they're like, let's leave culture out of this or something. Or no, it was I just want to be Zen, or I just want a Zen world, and they're like, let's leave people's cultures out of this conversation. It's like, what? Like, I just want to be Zen. Like,
stop being ignorant. I'm telling you what I know. They'll tell us I never said I know everything, and you're acting like you know everything,
Mr. Know-it-all.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't act like that. And a spade is a shovel, so
maybe that's why it's shaped like this. It's one of those garden ones that you can take out the flowers and plants.
So maybe you should stop misappropriating gardening tools and trying to make them racist.
Yeah, like a rake. Like a rake. Flat as a board.
How can I act online? I'm taping. I mean, answer it yourself. Okay, calm down. You just met me, and I'm already not enjoying the experience. But hey, you know what? It's fine. We haven't even met. We just talked online, and it was horrible. So I'm just calling a spade a spade. Just enjoy that.
I'm just calling the kettle black, or what is it? Is that one?
It's the pot calling the kettle black.
That's it.
Which also, is that racist? Listen, I think people need to start focusing on, that's racist. Is it really? Or are you just being oversensitive? Just calm down. Calm down. It's not the end of the world. Nobody cares.
There's lots of bigger things happening. Ooh, like Trump kidnapped the Venezuelan president. That's crazy.
Yeah. We were talking about that earlier on motherfucking see the ignorance.
Oh my goodness.
What's the ignorance? You want to feel important because of your skin tone? Get over it.
Do you know that ignorance is bliss?
Ignorance is bliss. I'll admit that. That's very true. We were talking about that abduction earlier today on motherfucking Mondays, and it was crazy. I don't know.
So first he bombs Iran because of the nuclear plants, because Putin owns like the nuclear plants, or he helps with the nuclear plants in Iran. So he goes in there, does a strike on Christmas Eve. Then all of a sudden he's kidnapping the Venezuelan president, like all to help the Ukraine. Like it's all kind of crazy. Well, not really the Ukraine. It's really to help them, but
nothing makes any sense anymore. Listen, from 2001 is like, well, this is attributable to that person, so we're gonna go invade that person. You're like, what? Right?
I think it's all part of the 2030 plan.
Whatever. You're doing it again, misinterpreting what I said. All right.
Don't listen to him. Anyways, what's the guy from the World Economic Forum, the Slav guy or whatever, the crazy one?
Oh, he's gone now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Who's the leader?
He's the one that's basically made this big plan for the world, and I think they're actually going through with it.
So. It used to be Klaus Schwab.
That's it.
And now it's Borga Brende.
Oh, that
serves as
president.
Well, it's also like Borga is B-O with a line through it, R-G-E.
Oh,
which I'm like,
that sounds so creepy. That sounds so creepy. That guy's going to take over the world.
I don't even know who that is, but
I
they're
think
terrifying.
Their New Year's resolution was definitely world domination by a name like that.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so don't listening to me. You can't even speak right. What's going on here? If I just ignore it, it will go away. Yeah. No, you're I don't ignore anything. Number one. Number two, you're sounding a little bit needy. You gotta calm down. It was Klaus Schwab.
Smiles and happiness only.
Yeah. I'm typing. Yes, but whatever you're doing is not doing it right.
Anyways.
Anyway,
We're a positivity channel, everybody. So if you like your dose of positivity and good times, this is where you come. Yeah. If you have negativity, leave it at the door.
You can tell how positive we are by my face right now.
We can tell it by my face.
I'm very positive. Yeah.
You got to kill him with kindness. That's what I say.
I'm all for murder. So you need to bring it back. I'm not sure what this kindness tool is. Is it like a spade? I'm just gonna.
Good one. Trust me, Dino. People get so scared when you go in. You're so excited and happy, and they're like, "What the hell?" They don't know what to do with themselves. So for me, I think I'm really, out of the two of us, the biggest scarier person.
Sure.
Because people don't know what to do with it. With me.
I mean, that's accurate.
I'm so freaking wonderful and nice. So
that is 100% the reason. It's definitely 100% the reason why everyone's scared of you. That's absolutely. Yeah, you're talking about Trump. How is that positive? I mean, we were talking about what happened.
Have you not seen The Apprentice? That's pretty positive.
Yeah. Maybe listen, chart 863. Maybe you should stop being such a bigot and open your mind to positivity wherever it might be. Maybe that's what's holding you back, is not being positive enough.
Yeah, you can find positive in any situation.
Yeah.
Trump may be orange. I love oranges, and vitamin C is good for you.
And this is going to be our last episode, everyone. We're getting kicked off the internet. I'm going to be back later tonight. We're doing our movie night Mondays. We're watching Terrifier 2. So if anyone's interested, you're more than join us.
Go see Anacondas in the movie
I did go see Anaconda. Yeah, it was fun. Cool. It was very enjoyable. We had a good time.
Nice. I just wanted
at least I'm a bigot. What did I say that was bigotry?
Oh,
I mean,
God.
Listen, you're a little focused on people's skin color. That's pretty bigot. Like, maybe you're a racist.
Don't engage. Don't engage.
Yeah, Anaconda was really good. We're watching Terrifier 2 tonight.
Oh, that sounds terrifying.
It is terrifying. It is actually pretty good. It's an enjoyable show. And we're back on Thursday with more Motivational Rant. It's gonna be very exciting, everyone. So come check us out.
Guys.
And in the meantime, have an enjoyable rest of your Monday and be motivated for the rest of the week. Yeah. Sounds horrible.